7 easy ways for older men to flirt with younger women. Flirting can be a fun and engaging way to connect with someone, regardless of age. When it comes to older men flirting with younger women, there are some unique dynamics to consider. Here are 7 easy ways to do it effectively while maintaining respect and genuine interest. Number 1. Confidence. Without arrogance, key reasons, and detailed strategies. Confidence is universally attractive, and older men often exude a natural confidence derived from their life experiences. However, it's crucial to balance this confidence with humility to avoid coming across as arrogant. Here are the key reasons why confidence without arrogance is essential and detailed strategies to achieve this balance. 1. Builds trust and respect. Reason. Confidence without arrogance helps to build trust and respect. When you are genuinely confident, people can sense it and are more likely to trust and respect you. Strategy. Be authentic. Speak about your experiences and knowledge without exaggeration. Authenticity fosters trust because it shows you are genuine. Example. Instead of boasting about a past achievement, share the story behind it and the lessons learned. For instance, I had the opportunity to lead a challenging project, and it taught me a lot about teamwork and perseverance. 2. Creates a positive impression. Reason. Confident individuals are perceived as more capable and attractive. However, if confidence turns into arrogance, it can create a negative impression and push people away. Strategy. Practice humility. Acknowledge the contributions of others in your successes and be open to learning from others. 3. Encourages open communication. Reason. Confidence encourages open communication because it makes you approachable. People feel comfortable engaging with you when they perceive you as confident but not arrogant. Strategy. Show interest in others. Listen actively and show genuine interest in what others have to say. This demonstrates that you value their opinions and insights. Example. Ask open-ended questions about her interests and experiences, and listen attentively to her responses. This shows that you value her perspective and are genuinely interested in getting to know her. 4. Fosters mutual respect in relationships. Reason. A balance of confidence and humility fosters mutual respect in relationships. When you respect others, they are more likely to respect you in return. Strategy. Be respectful and considerate. Respect her boundaries and opinions and treat her with kindness and consideration. Example. If she expresses a different opinion, acknowledge it respectfully. I see your point, and I appreciate your perspective. It's interesting to hear how you see things. 5. Demonstrates emotional maturity. Reason. Confidence without arrogance demonstrates emotional maturity, which is attractive and reassuring. It shows that you are secure in yourself and capable of handling different situations calmly and thoughtfully. Strategy. Manage your emotions. Stay calm and composed, especially in challenging situations. This shows that you are in control and can handle things maturely. Example. If a conversation becomes tense, stay calm and steer it back to a positive direction. Let's take a step back and look at this from a different angle. I'm sure we can find a common ground. 6. Promotes healthy interactions. Reason. Confident but humble individuals promote healthy and positive interactions. Arrogance, on the other hand, can lead to conflicts and misunderstandings. Strategy. Be gracious and grateful. Show appreciation for others and their contributions. This creates a positive and welcoming atmosphere. Example. Thank her for her time and insights. I really appreciate you sharing your thoughts with me. It's been great talking with you. 7. Enhances personal and professional growth. Reason. Balancing confidence with humility enhances personal and professional growth. It opens you up to learning and improving, which is attractive and inspiring to others. Strategy. Stay open to feedback. Be open to receiving and acting on constructive feedback. This shows that you are willing to grow and improve. Example. If she offers feedback or a suggestion, take it positively. That's a great point. I hadn't considered that before. Thank you for sharing your insight. Number 2. Show genuine interest. Showing genuine interest is one of the most effective ways to connect with someone, regardless of age or relationship context. When an older man flirts with a younger woman, demonstrating authentic interest can significantly enhance the interaction. Here's why showing genuine interest is crucial and how to do it effectively. Why showing genuine interest matters. Builds trust and connection. When you show genuine interest in someone, you build a foundation of trust. It signals that you value them as a person, not just as an object of affection. This can create a stronger emotional connection and make the interaction more meaningful. Emotional bond. Genuine interest helps in forming a deeper emotional bond. It shows that you're not just focused on superficial aspects, but on understanding and appreciating her as a whole person. Trust development. Trust is essential for any relationship. By actively listening and engaging, you demonstrate that you're trustworthy and genuinely invested in her well-being. Demonstrates respect. Showing interest in someone's thoughts, feelings, and experiences is a sign of respect. It acknowledges that her perspectives and experiences matter to you. Validates her feelings. When you listen and respond thoughtfully, you validate her emotions and opinions. This respect for her individuality fosters a positive and respectful interaction. Avoids objectification. Genuine interest shifts the focus from her physical appearance to her personality and experiences, avoiding the objectification that can sometimes occur in flirtatious interactions. Encourages open communication. When someone feels genuinely interested in them, they are more likely to open up and engage in meaningful conversation. This can lead to a richer and more fulfilling interaction. Engagement. Genuine interest encourages her to share more about herself, leading to a more engaging and dynamic conversation. How to show genuine interest. Effectively. Active listening. Active listening is more than just hearing the words she says. It involves fully engaging with her message and responding appropriately. Eye contact. Maintain eye contact to show that you're focused and attentive. This helps in conveying that you are genuinely present in the conversation. Nodding and verbal cues. Use nodding and verbal affirmations like, "I see," or "That's interesting," to show that you are following along and engaged with what she's saying. Ask thoughtful questions. Asking questions is a great way to show that you're interested in her life and experiences. However, it's important to ask questions that encourage her to share more about herself. Open-ended questions. Ask questions that require more than a yes or no answer. For example, what do you enjoy most about your hobby? Encourages her to share more about her passions. Follow-up questions. Show that you're actively engaged by asking follow-up questions based on her responses. This demonstrates that you're interested in delving deeper into the topic she cares about. Share your own experiences. While it's important to focus on her, sharing your own relevant experiences can create a sense of mutual understanding and connection. Relevant stories. Share stories that relate to the topic she brings up. For instance, if she talks about her travel experiences, share a memorable travel story of your own. Personal insights. Offer personal insights that align with her interests. This helps in creating common ground and shows that you are connecting on a deeper level. Show enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm can be contagious and helps in creating a positive atmosphere. It shows that you're genuinely excited about the conversation and her interests. Positive reinforcement. Express enthusiasm for her achievements, interests, or passions. Phrases like, "That's amazing," or "I'm really impressed by that," can enhance the conversation. Supportive attitude. Support her interests and aspirations. Showing that you're genuinely excited about what she's passionate about reinforces your interest and respect. Be present and mindful. Being present in the moment is key to showing genuine interest. Avoid distractions and focus entirely on the conversation. Avoid multitasking. Put away your phone and other distractions during your interaction. This demonstrates that you value the time you're spending with her. Number 3. Use playful teasing. Playful teasing can be a highly effective way for older men to flirt with younger women, provided it's done with care and respect. It adds a layer of fun and flirtation to the interaction while allowing for natural and engaging conversations. Here's a detailed look at why playful teasing works and how to do it properly. 1. Builds rapport through humor. Humor is a universal language that helps in creating a relaxed and enjoyable atmosphere. Playful teasing injects humor into the conversation, which can break the ice and build rapport. Creates a fun atmosphere. When done correctly, teasing can make conversations lighthearted and enjoyable. It encourages laughter and eases any initial awkwardness that might exist due to the age difference. Shared laughter. Sharing a laugh over a playful remark can strengthen the bond between you and make the interaction more memorable. 2. Demonstrates confidence. Confidence is attractive and can be naturally conveyed through playful teasing. It shows that you're comfortable with yourself and not overly serious or formal. Comfort with yourself. Teasing suggests that you're self-assured and comfortable enough to engage in playful banter without taking offense. 3. Encourages engagement. Playful teasing can help keep the conversation engaging and dynamic, encouraging her to actively participate and respond. Interactive dialogue. By teasing, you prompt her to respond, engage, and perhaps even tease back. This interactive dialogue can make the conversation more lively and enjoyable. Stimulates interest. A well-timed tease can pique her curiosity and interest, making her more inclined to continue the conversation and learn more about you. 4. Reveals personality. Playful teasing can give insights into your personality and how you handle humor and interaction. It provides a glimpse into your character and interests. Showcases. Wit. Teasing can highlight your sense of humor and creativity. It shows that you're not just engaging in standard small talk, but are capable of playful and witty exchanges. Displays relatability. It helps convey that you're relatable and down to earth, which can be appealing qualities. 5. Builds comfort and trust. Properly executed playful teasing can contribute to building comfort and trust in the relationship. Breaks down barriers. By engaging in playful teasing, you help break down social barriers and create a more relaxed environment where both of you feel at ease. Fosters connection. Light teasing can foster a sense of camaraderie and connection, making the interaction feel more personal and genuine. 6. Encourages flirtation. Flirtation is a natural outcome of playful teasing. It can signal romantic interest in a fun and non-threatening way. Subtle romantic signals. Playful teasing can be a subtle way to express interest without being overt. For example, a lighthearted comment about her being a professional at this can hint at admiration. Invites reciprocity. Teasing often invites a playful response, which can lead to mutual flirtation and a more dynamic exchange. 7. Requires thoughtful execution. Effective teasing requires a level of thoughtfulness to ensure that it's well received and doesn't cross any boundaries. Know your limits. Be mindful of her reactions and avoid topics that might be sensitive or uncomfortable. Teasing should always be lighthearted and never hurtful. Gauge reactions. Pay attention to her responses to ensure she's enjoying the banter. If she seems uncomfortable, it's essential to adjust your approach accordingly. Examples of playful teasing. Here are some practical examples to illustrate how to use playful teasing in conversations. Challenge in a hobby. If she mentions a hobby she enjoys, you could say, "I bet you can't beat me at that game. I'm pretty good, you know." This adds a playful challenge and invites her to share more about her skills. Lighthearted compliments. Comment on her style with something like, "I see you're setting fashion trends again. Are you trying to make the rest of us look bad?" This keeps the tone light and playful while complimenting her. Friendly competition. If you're discussing an interest you both share, you might tease her with, "I'm warning you, my skills are top-notch. Are you sure you're up for the challenge?" Number 4. Share interesting stories. Flirting with younger women as an older man can be a rewarding experience if done thoughtfully and respectfully. One of the most effective ways to captivate and connect with someone is by sharing interesting stories. This approach not only showcases your life experiences, but also helps in building a genuine connection. Here's a detailed look at why sharing interesting stories is a powerful flirting technique and how to do it effectively. 1. Captures attention and sparks curiosity. Sharing intriguing stories can immediately capture a younger woman's attention and spark her curiosity about you. When you share an engaging anecdote or personal experience, you create a narrative that invites her to learn more about your life. Unique experiences. Talk about unique adventures or unusual situations you've encountered. For example, recounting a travel mishap or an unexpected turn of events in your life can be both entertaining and captivating. Mystery and intrigue. By sharing intriguing stories, you create a sense of mystery about your past, encouraging her to ask questions and engage more deeply in the conversation. 2. Showcases. Your personality and values stories are a window into your personality and values. Through the anecdotes you share, you reveal aspects of who you are, including your sense of humor, resilience, and passions. Personal insights. Discussing your experiences with challenges or triumphs can highlight your character strengths, such as your problem-solving abilities or your ability to stay positive in difficult situations. Values and beliefs. Stories about pivotal moments in your life can illustrate your core values and beliefs, helping her understand what drives you and what you find important. 3. Creates emotional connection. Telling personal stories allows for emotional sharing, which can foster a deeper connection. When you share moments that have been significant in your life, you make yourself more relatable and approachable. Vulnerable moments. Sharing stories where you faced challenges or vulnerabilities can create empathy and a sense of closeness. 4. Encourages reciprocal sharing. When you share stories, it often encourages the other person to open up and share their own experiences. This reciprocal sharing helps in building rapport and creating a balanced, two-way conversation. Invitation to share. After sharing an interesting story, invite her to share her own similar experiences or thoughts. For example, if you talk about a memorable travel adventure, ask if she has any travel stories or dreams. Mutual engagement. This exchange of stories creates a mutual engagement where both parties feel valued and heard, enhancing the overall connection. 5. Highlights your life experience and wisdom. Older men often have a wealth of life experiences and wisdom that younger women may find intriguing. Sharing these experiences can position you as someone with valuable insights and perspectives. Life lessons. Talk about lessons you've learned from various life experiences, whether they relate to career, relationships, or personal growth. Sharing these insights can make you seem thoughtful and reflective. Cultural references. Discuss experiences that involve different cultures or historical events. This can be particularly engaging if you share insights that she might not be familiar with, broadening her horizons. 6. Provides entertainment and enjoyment. Interesting stories are not only engaging, but can also be highly entertaining. A well-told story can lighten the mood and make your interactions more enjoyable. Humorous anecdotes. Share funny or humorous stories from your life. A good sense of humor can be very attractive and helps in creating a relaxed and enjoyable atmosphere. Fascinating facts. Provide intriguing or unusual facts related to your experiences. This can be particularly captivating if it involves unusual or surprising elements that spark her interest. 7. Builds a unique and memorable connection. Sharing distinctive and memorable stories helps in creating a unique bond. These stories become a part of the shared history between you and her, making your interactions stand out. Signature stories. Develop a few signature stories that are particularly engaging or meaningful. These stories become part of your identity and can make your interactions more memorable. Storytelling style. Pay attention to how you tell your stories. Use expressive language, engaging details, and a lively delivery to make your stories compelling and memorable. Tips for effective storytelling. Keep it relevant. Ensure that the stories you share are relevant to the conversation and context. Avoid dominating the conversation with lengthy tales. Be genuine. Authenticity is key. Share stories that are true to your experiences and emotions. Gauge her interest. Pay attention to her reactions and adjust your storytelling accordingly. If she seems engaged, continue. If not, be prepared to shift topics. Number 5. Be playfully mysterious. Flirting with a touch of mystery can be both captivating and enjoyable. For older men, incorporating playfully mysterious elements into your interactions with younger women can create intrigue and make your conversations more engaging. Here's a detailed look at how to master the art of being playfully mysterious. 1. Craft a story with intriguing details. Crafting intriguing stories is a powerful way to spark curiosity and leave her wanting to know more about you. The key is to share enough to pique her interest without giving everything away at once. Selective sharing. Start by revealing a snippet of a captivating experience or anecdote. For example, I once had an adventure in a place I bet you've never been to. This invites her to ask more questions and encourages her curiosity. Build suspense. Tease her with tantalizing details that leave her eager to hear the rest of the story. For example, I'll tell you more about that another time, it's quite a tale. 2. Master the art of the mysterious hint. Offering mysterious hints about yourself or your past can be a fun way to keep her intrigued. This technique involves giving her just enough information to spark interest while leaving her wanting more. Evasive answers. If she asks about certain aspects of your life, provide a vague yet engaging answer. For instance, if she inquires about a past relationship, you might respond, "Let's just say it was a learning experience that changed me in surprising ways." 3. Create a sense of anticipation. Building anticipation is a technique that involves delaying gratification to maintain interest and excitement. This can make your interactions more engaging and dynamic. Scheduled reveals. Suggest that you'll reveal more about yourself or a particular topic at a later time. For example, "I've got an interesting story about that, but let's save it for when we have more time to chat." Tease future conversations. Mention that you have more intriguing stories or experiences to share in future conversations. For example, "There's a lot more to this story, but I'll save the rest for another day." 4. Showcase unexpected talents. Revealing unexpected talents or skills in a playful manner can add an element of surprise and mystery. This technique not only intrigues but also showcases your unique qualities. Demonstrate skill. Share a surprising skill or talent you have in a casual, nonchalant way. Number 6. Respect her boundaries. Why it's crucial and how to do it. Respecting personal boundaries is fundamental to any healthy relationship, especially when flirting or engaging with someone who might have different life experiences and expectations. For older men flirting with younger women, understanding and respecting boundaries is crucial. Here's why it's important, and how you can effectively respect boundaries in your interactions. Why respecting boundaries matters: builds trust. Respecting personal boundaries helps in building trust. When someone feels that their boundaries are acknowledged and respected, they are more likely to open up and engage more fully in the relationship. Trust is a foundation for any meaningful connection. Reliability. Demonstrating that you respect boundaries shows that you are reliable and considerate, traits that are highly valued in any relationship. Avoids misunderstandings. Boundaries are often set to avoid misunderstandings and ensure that both parties are comfortable with the direction of the interaction. Ignoring or overstepping these boundaries can lead to discomfort or conflict. Clear communication. Respecting boundaries involves clear communication. By acknowledging and adhering to them, you prevent miscommunications and ensure that both parties are on the same page. Conflict. Prevention. Overstepping boundaries can lead to conflicts or negative feelings. By being mindful of boundaries, you reduce the likelihood of such issues arising. Demonstrates respect. Respecting personal boundaries is a way of showing respect for the other person's individuality and autonomy. It signifies that you value them as a person and are considerate of their feelings and limits. Personal space. Respect for physical boundaries demonstrates respect for personal space. This is particularly important in romantic or flirtatious interactions, where physical proximity can be a sensitive issue. Emotional boundaries. Acknowledging and respecting emotional boundaries shows that you respect the other person's feelings and experiences. How to respect boundaries. Effectively. Be mindful of physical space. Physical boundaries can vary greatly from person to person. It's essential to be mindful of these boundaries to ensure that you don't make the other person uncomfortable. Observe reactions. Pay attention to her body language. If she seems uncomfortable or moves away, it's a sign that you may be encroaching on her personal space. Ask for permission. If you want to initiate physical contact, such as a hug or touch, ask for permission first. A simple, "Is it okay if I?" shows respect and consideration. Understand and respect. Emotional boundaries. Emotional boundaries involve respecting the other person's feelings and limits in conversations and interactions. Don't push for personal information. Avoid probing too deeply into personal or sensitive topics unless she's comfortable discussing them. Let her share information at her own pace. Be supportive, not overbearing. Offer support and encouragement, but don't push her to open up or share more than she's ready to. Respect her choice to keep certain things private. Be aware of context. Understanding the context of your interactions helps in respecting boundaries. Different settings and situations may have different expectations and norms. Social situations. In group settings or social gatherings, be aware of the dynamics and ensure that your interactions are appropriate for the setting. Private conversations. In one-on-one conversations, be particularly mindful of the topics discussed and the level of intimacy you are building. Communicate openly. Clear communication is key to respecting boundaries. It helps in understanding each other's comfort levels and expectations. Discuss boundaries. If you're unsure about what might be considered a boundary, it's okay to ask. You could say, "Is there anything you're not comfortable discussing or doing?" Express your own boundaries. It's also important to express your own boundaries. This creates a mutual understanding and shows that you value both parties' comfort and respect. Respect rejection. Gracefully. If she indicates that she is not interested or comfortable with something, respect her decision without pressuring or arguing. Accept no for an answer. If she declines an invitation or shows disinterest, gracefully accept her response and avoid insisting or trying to persuade her. Avoid negative reactions. Don't take rejection personally or react negatively. Respecting her decision demonstrates maturity and understanding. Be consistent in your actions. Consistency in respecting boundaries is important for building a respectful and positive relationship. Follow through. If she communicates a boundary, make sure to consistently respect it in all interactions. This builds trust and shows that you are genuinely considerate. Adjust as needed. Be willing to adjust your behavior based on her feedback and comfort level. This demonstrates flexibility and respect for her evolving boundaries. Number 7. Maintain a sense of humor. A sense of humor is a powerful tool in building connections and making interactions enjoyable. For older men flirting with younger women, humor can bridge the age gap and create a positive atmosphere. Here's how to effectively use humor in your interactions. 1. Share lighthearted jokes. Sharing jokes can break the ice and make conversations more enjoyable. However, it's important to choose jokes that are appropriate and non-offensive. Avoid sensitive topics. Steer clear of jokes about race, gender, politics, or any subject that could be controversial or hurtful. Opt for lighthearted and universally relatable humor instead. Use self-deprecation. Light self-deprecating humor can be endearing. For example, you might say, "I'm not great at dancing, but I'm a pro at sitting and watching." This shows you don't take yourself too seriously. 2. Laugh at yourself. Being able to laugh at yourself demonstrates confidence and self-awareness. It also makes you more relatable and approachable. Embrace imperfections. Share funny stories about your own mishaps or mistakes. For instance, recounting a humorous tale about a cooking disaster or a minor wardrobe malfunction can be charming. Self-awareness. Acknowledge your quirks or unusual habits with humor. If you have a unique hobby or interest, joking about it can make it more relatable and interesting. 3. Find common ground humor. Often works best when it's based on shared experiences or common interests. Finding these commonalities can make jokes more meaningful and engaging. Relatable situations. Joke about everyday situations that both of you might have encountered, such as the struggles of modern technology or amusing experiences at social gatherings. Shared interests. If you discover a mutual hobby or interest, use humor related to that topic. For example, if you both enjoy a certain TV show, you might make a playful comment about a memorable scene. 4. Be playful, not sarcastic. Playfulness in humor can be engaging and fun, but sarcasm can sometimes come off as negative or hurtful. Strive for a playful tone that adds to the interaction rather than detracting from it. Positive playfulness. Use humor to tease in a lighthearted manner without making her feel uncomfortable. For example, if she mentions she's a fan of a certain band, you could say, "I'm starting to think I need to join their fan club to keep up with you." Avoid negative sarcasm. Stay away from sarcasm that might be perceived as criticism or mocking. For instance, instead of making sarcastic remarks about her taste in music, focus on playful banter. 5. Gauge her reactions. Pay attention to her responses to your humor. If she laughs and seems engaged, you're on the right track. If she appears uncomfortable or unamused, it's a sign to adjust your approach. Read body language. Look for signs that she's enjoying the humor, such as smiling, laughing, or making playful responses. If she seems reserved or disinterested, tone down the humor. Adjust as needed. Be flexible with your humor style based on her reactions. If she responds positively to lighthearted jokes but seems less receptive to more elaborate humor, focus on the type of humor she enjoys. 6. Incorporate humor into conversation. Using humor effectively means weaving it naturally into conversations rather than forcing it. This makes your interactions feel more spontaneous and authentic. Casual integration. Introduce humor naturally into discussions. For instance, if you're talking about a recent event, you might add a humorous anecdote related to the topic. Avoid overdoing it. While humor is great, it's important not to overdo it. Balance humor with genuine conversation to ensure that the interaction remains meaningful and engaging. 7. Use humor to create a relaxed atmosphere. Humor can help create a relaxed and enjoyable atmosphere, making it easier for both of you to connect and have fun. Set a positive tone. Use humor to lighten the mood and reduce any initial awkwardness. For example, if there's a minor mishap during your date, use humor to address it in a positive way. Encourage comfort. A lighthearted approach can help her feel more at ease and open up more easily. Playful jokes and laughter can create a more comfortable environment for conversation.